Okay, let's go to Euro Pound. Let's have a look at what is happening there. Euro Pound, yes, do expect it to go up for now. As you can see, we've already kind of triggered the low of today. So the low of the opening, I would say. And I guess that reaching this level is a must for now. So it's 0.8365, and then we'll see what the market is going to do next. Well, the gap was already closed. As you can see, it's a 15-minute chart here. The gap was closed, means that it's kind of an buying opportunity, I would say. If you're trading a gap, so you do know the difference between filling and closing the gap. So if it was only filled with a wick or tail, whatever you want to call it, then it would be a good selling opportunity. But at the moment, it's a buying opportunity. And those of you who placed a buy limit orders around this area here, and as you can see, my level is around here as well, 8345. Good guys, good traders, in profit at the moment. Let's see what's going to happen next. Okay, let's go a bit further to euro dollar. So do wait for a selling signals here. Well, did expect that it will be bounced off this level. As you can see, this level is almost at the same kind of position. Changed a bit, but almost here, as you can see. So this level is very strong. The possibility of the price to bounce of this level or the next very, volume weighted area, I would say this one, 1.1, is a very good area to sell. Something what I will try to do definitely around here. So in case if my Aussie, let me switch back to there. I guess I'm wrong here. So I guess my stop loss will be triggered, almost 100% sure, but we'll leave it. All right, so euro dollar, something what I'm waiting to sell it. I guess that the sell will be really, really good around this area, which is 1.1. Cable, right. As you can see, short-term target, and with a possible trailing, it's just around here at these lows, as you can see. So it's 1.3080. The gap was closed, as you can see, with these candles here. So not really, it wasn't closed actually, but yes, because, well, the gap is from here. So it might be, it was filled, but was not closed. So what is possible here? My kind of trend analysis, multi-time frame analysis, price action, whatever you want to call it, tells me that it's a good kind of idea to sell it somewhere. So what I would suggest you is that, well, selling of this level, it might be a good idea. I'm not sure about it. I would wait till this 1.317 or even 1.318. All right, so these two entries for selling opportunities for short, all right, might be good. Okay, let's go a bit further. So what do we see here next? In Kiwi. All right, so as you can see, it's in a range for almost 3 days, I would say, even more than that. What I want to do, I want to sell it. First, well, as you can see, we have 1, 2, and 3 levels at the same kind of area. So 0.7020 is the first area to watch. I wouldn't sell it below this one. So wait for this area to be triggered. And then wait for a price action confirmation, then possibly sell it from there. Okay. So might be a good idea. All right. Canadian. Let's go to Canadian to see what is happening there. Right. So as you can see, well, short-term target is just here, 1326. This level did work perfectly on Friday. As you can see, I left it here. All right, so what I would suggest you to do is to wait till for two things. Well, might be we're kind of going to miss one entry today, so it might be. Well, I'm going to miss it anyway. So what is actually possible? In case of the price will be closed firmly above this level here, which is, well, just below where the price is at the moment, 1.31574. It will give a quite strong signal that the price will continue its up movement towards 1.324. So not too much volume is traded around this pair on the option market, basically on CME. So futures are fine, but talking about options, not as many. So we do have not many levels here, but they do work. As you can see in the past, well, I don't have my previous levels here because I used to place it here differently. So basically that's something what you will always see. You'll see at least some of the levels on the past, and you'll see do they work and do they not work. So that's something what I'm waiting for to happen. All right. Okay. Just want you to see me actually, because you can't at the moment. Oops. Yes, much better now. All right. Fine. So Canadian is going up. Well, let me give you some, well, it's not an advice. I'm not providing any advices at all, but what can I say to you? So in case if the trend will break through this, if the price will break through this high here, as you can see, 1.31800, then the possibility is, well, it has to close above it. In case if this level won't be triggered, then we'll be able to place a buy limit order at this area here, 1.31572, to catch kind of this up move here. So that's the only way I see how to kind of participate in this move here. And it does look like it might work. So we'll see what is going to happen next. Let's go to Frankie. So what's happening with Frankie? All right, so do look for buying opportunities. As you can see, the price has already reached and does show us some kind of reversal patterns, but it's 15-minute chart, so I would recommend you to use 1 hour at least. But as we know, well, this kind of currency is working, you know, quite not usual, not the same as others, basically. So what do I mean by that? So waiting for a price action first, then confirmation, and then entering is not always working. So it's not the same as gold, because gold is something which is, well, I would say it's normal to use a market orders, you know, but with this one, you must use a limit orders, but sometimes it's good to watch at least 15-minute chart also. So that's some kind of, you know, this pair is working a bit differently, not this instrument. All right, pair is not professional way of saying this kind of things. All right, so that's basically what I wanted to tell you about this one. And yen, what do we see here? All right, want to sell it for now. Price is in range. Well, as we all know, I guess most of us know, so what has to happen with the price? Price has to trigger the stop losses before it will continue its movement towards somewhere. Let's put it this way. So in this case, I do believe that this level will be triggered, and at least the price will reach 106.665 to continue its down movement, to bounce off this level here. It also probably possible, I would say, that the price will break through this level here and bounce off 107 level or area at least, and then continue its down movement here from this level here. So I would wait for something like this. Something like this. So selling around this area here. Okay. So what do we have? Yeah, it's Mexican. All right. Still want to sell it. We'll sell off this level here. We'll try to. So it all depends where the price will kind of go. At the moment, well, let me check what does the put-call ratio is telling me. Sometimes it's a very good indication of what we possibly might see on the market in a short-term period, I would say. All right, so what is happening here? Well, open interest put-call ratio. Volume is not available, but open interest put-call ratio is 2.35. So what it is, it means that most of the traders who trade option are buying put options. So which means they think that the price will go down. So for us, it's a good kind of indication that they are wrong and the price is going to go down or up. So they do believe that the price will go down. We think that the price is going to go up. It means that this, well, at least for today, it's a very short-term kind of indication, you know. So it means that today we might continue its up movement, at least toward this level here, which is, let me tell it to you, it's 18.692. Yeah, 18.692, and I'll try to sell it around here. So I do believe that the price can continue its up movement for today. So at the end of today or probably tomorrow, we also at the end of today, I'll see the new levels here and I'll put them on as well. So they will be different. Okay. All right, what's happening here? All right. Fine. So waiting till the price will continue its up movement, then I'm trying to sell it. Because the weekly, you know, formations, well, I remember I told you about it. As you can see, let's switch to a weekly chart and you'll be able to see that we do still have, it's not yet confirmed, but we do still have a M-shaped pattern, reversal pattern. So I would say that the final try of my sellings will be at 19 area here. So in case if the price will be closed above this level 19, then I will stop selling it. So for now, I really want to sell it with the first target at least, well, I'll put it 17, you know, 17 area. It might be a bit lower than that or higher than that or something like this. So that's something what I'm waiting for. Okay, let me switch back to 15 minutes just to leave it as it was. Fine, good. Gold, that's interesting. What is happening with gold actually? Right, so let me speak out a put call ratio. So again, put call ratio 1.16 on volume, 1.10 in open interest. And what it is, it means that, well, still option traders, they do believe that the price will continue its down movement, and that's why they are kind of selling the currency. So they are buying an options like put options. It means that they think that the price will continue its down movement. So what it is, the price has broken through this level here, 1303.62. Until the price is above this level here, so while it's here, we are buying. We are looking for a buying opportunity. So what it is, the buying opportunity might be nearly kind of ideal at the moment. So we do have a double bottom here. So the first, the second, but I always prefer, well, you see, the thing is that the volume traded on gold is very high, on options, on futures, everywhere, you know, on any kind of market. So basically what it is, the gold is very, very well traded. So I do believe, so into levels I've actually put here, so otherwise I wouldn't use them. As you can see, they did work on the European session of, or what was it? It was a European session of Friday. So as you can see, it was in a range very heavily around this level here. So now it's below the level at 1317.23. So I do believe that the price will bounce. As you can see, it does go up for 45 minutes almost. So the price might bounce of this level here and will continue its down movement towards this area 1311.50. As you can see, we did have a previous level around this area as well. And the final level that I would kind of look at is this one. But the thing is that in case if I'm going to buy it here, then end of the day must be closed above this area here. So it might be a week toward this area, but the day always must be closed above this level, 1303.62. Then we are kind of able to buy it. But as only price is going to close below, we will have a down move continued for a while. Okay, so that's all about my package that I trade normally. Let's have a look at a bit of other instruments. They're not in my package yet. They will be, but not yet. Okay, so what can I tell you about Euro Yen? So let me first of all switch to one-day chart. Let's have a look at what has happened there. Yes, we see this, well, it's a balance line, 118.037. So the possibility is that the price is going to bounce of this level, and it's already kind of bounced here twice. So we do have like a double top pattern here on the lower degree time frame. I'm sure if we'll switch like even to 1 hour chart, we'll be able to see it. So yes, it's one top, another top. So it's a double top pattern. Let me switch back to 1 day. So the price is possibly going to continue its down move, but not really sure in it. So it all depends how this day will be closed. The price is going up. Do not recommend to buy it because the area of potentially selling area is approaching. So better not to buy it now, definitely. All right, so look for a selling opportunities around this level 118, I would say. EuroCAD. Okay, as you can see, well, the price is in this sort of triangle. Let me show it to you. So basically, kind of first data point, second data point, third data point. So the price is kind of respecting this, I would say, support area. And we do have, well, we can draw it differently. We can use this kind of high and one of these ones. So it all depends on how do you actually trade. Or we can look at this triangle like this. So we have two data points here and a few data points there. So this is a smaller triangle, which might be broken towards down. As you can see, these break towards up might be a false one. We are also around this level 1.44250, which is a balanced line for now here. And it is possible to see it in the history. So if you want, you can kind of see what has happened back there. So do believe that the price is possibly a good area to sell is 1.45. So you can actually place a limit order around this area here, because I do believe that the price will be triggered and it will bounce for a short while at least. But then, in case of this level here, which is a support at the moment, triangle support will be broken and the price will be closed below, especially after this false breakout here, means that the price will continue its down movement for quite a while. So for, I would say, few days or even few weeks. So it's a daily chart at the moment we are watching. And why I'm watching a daily chart, just to give you an idea that you can actually, at the moment, you can try to use it in a intraday charts as well. So as we can see, here is our 1,500 level. So this is it. This is where it is. Well, on the daily chart, it was a bit more clear, of course. So it does look like a proper kind of triangle breakout towards the upside, but don't like to trade anything like this, to be honest, because the lower side hasn't been broken. So not something what I would trade at the moment, but it might go and continue its up movement for about, let's say, quite a while actually. But again, it's safer to sell it of 1.5. Well, yeah. But now again, if you'll see a good return towards this kind of side of the triangle, which has been a resistance, now it's a new support. And if you will see a good buying opportunity around this area, then it might be a good idea to buy it with a target 1.5 and then sell it off there. So that's kind of, it might be a counter trend trading, but might be a very good opportunity to make some money there. So it's about 100 pips up and then a few hundreds down. So it might be good, but be careful trading EuroCAD. So it might be difficult to see what is actually happening at the moment on the market here. So pound yen. Okay, pound yen. So let me switch to one-day chart. So yes, it does look like, well, this area, the very strong area of resistance at the moment, 144.500. Again, trading levels is not right, trading areas is something what you have to do. Okay, so does look like an accumulation here. So what do we accumulate? We'll see with a week towards one side or another. So let me switch to 1 hour chart and do it this way. So we do have a range here. It's sort of, so we have a resistance and we do have a support here as well. So for us, the signal for buying or for selling will be, it does look like a triangle or something, like a wedge, but it's not falling or rising wedge, you know, so it's just horizontal wedge. So it's a triangle with a very slow volatility in it. And what do I expect? In case of the price will do something like this, it will go up, break through this level here, then it will continue its down movement. So this area, or this kind of, I would say, pattern or week or something like this might be happening around this area, then it will be something what will tell me to sell. So in case of the price will continue its up movement, of course, there is a possibility, always there is a possibility that the price will just simply continue its up movement this way, you know, so it will go up, kind of will show us some kind of retracement or something like this, and will continue its up movement, but not likely. So in most of the times, that's how it works. So the same here. To go up, we need to collect a bit more volume, and it does look like an accumulation. So the final kind of trigger will be something like this. The price will go down, and then it will go up. So something, well, few possible scenarios here. The same, of course, that the price can actually go down at the moment, just break through it and continue its down movement. So this is possible, but it's not something what I would offer you to do or tell you to do. Okay, so it's Aussie yen next. Next, let's switch to one-day chart. Aussie yen. We are at potentially kind of reversal area here. So, but it also looks like a correction and head and shoulders as well. So to draw a head and shoulders pattern, let me do it for you, because that's, well, that's not really kind of extremely correct, but I would say, all right, so this is a neckline. Well, in case if you are using like a closing price, so or a weak price, so this is a neckline, so we do have one shoulder, head, and in case if the price will continue its up movement towards here and break through it, so we need a break, then we'll have a head and shoulders pattern, and price will continue its up movement. Well, classically we have to measure it up till here, 72.408, but that's not something what I would do now. So I would measure this level here, 7475. So let me place it like this. And classically speaking, using the rules which has been developed like a few hundred years ago, I'm joking, of course. Well, not really joking, but not few hundreds, just 100. All right, so that's why sometimes they don't work in our modern kind of society. So this is our target. So in case of this will happen, and how we shall enter it, it will be something like this. So the price will break through this level, then it will kind of go back a little bit, and then it will continue its up movement. And why this area is kind of, I would say, why shall we think about this area, and why it's not kind of a just a head and shoulders target? Well, we do see a condition around here, as we can see. Well, let me draw it this way. So something like this. So the price is possibly going, in case if it will break through these levels here, it will continue its up movement towards here. So that's something what we can see for a longer term trading. As you can see, it's one-day chart. So all these things, they are for a few weeks now. So let me switch to, well, let's say 4 hours for now. So what do we see here? Do we see any sort of reversals or something. Well, it does look like we have a reversal patterns around here. So those of you who are trading FIBO levels, let's measure it. Again, why all these kind of measures like FIBO, etc., are not always perfectly working. So as a standalone, how can I say, as a standalone feature, just FIBO, so we can use it from here or from here. But using like basics, very basics of Elliott wave analysis, we can see that the price is kind of has already made like first wave, second wave, third wave, and it might be a fourth wave. So what we are possibly going to see here, we do have some sort of kind of, well, it was possibly a fourth wave, and it's A, B, C, blah, 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 you know, right? Not going to go that deep into like classical Elliott wave approach. So what we see here, we do see a correction, and the impulse move towards up is very possible. So placing on this last wave, so which is probably the third wave, so we do see 0.382 level is almost triggered, as we are trading areas, not levels. So I would consider it as it was triggered. And now we'll switch to 1 hour chart to look for a good buying opportunity here. All right, so what is happening around here? So I would say that, speaking kind of in classical wave, so somewhere around this area here, well, it's 79.30. It's a good area to place a limit order. 79.23223, something like this. Yes, so if you want to trade it, and if you agree with me that the price will possibly continue its up movement, we might be wrong again. All right. Let me remove these FIBO levels from here. Okay, let's go a bit further. It's New Zealand yen. What do we have here? New Zealand yen. Well, as you can see, this level has been reached here. Well, I've pointed, and the price is very good, moving around these rounded levels to 500. So I would recommend you to do only them, to trade only them, or to trade them only. Okay, so let me switch to one-day chart to see a full picture of what is actually happening here. So the price is in a range, has been in a range for quite a while at the moment. So it's 74, 73.500. Let me place it. 73.500. So let me place it here as we can see it. So this is basically 73 or even 73. These two levels are very good areas to buy. So I wouldn't use this one where the price is at the moment 74. So would wait till the price will reach this 73 or 73.500. Well, it's a big difference. I mean, 50 pips, it's quite a lot, but still, that's something I would wait here. So it's 73. Okay, so let me switch to 1 hour chart. You'll be able to see how all these kind of magic levels, whatever you call them, they do work, you know. So the price is always kind of around this level. So it's not only here, it's with other instruments as well, but well, I prefer to use kind of volume indication and open interest as well to kind of make some decisions around the levels. So, but here with this New Zealand yen is good to use like this kind of stuff. All right, so that's what I think about these levels here. All right, so let's go a bit further with CAD yen. CAD yen, what is happening with this one? So let me switch to one-day chart first. All right, so on a daily chart, the price has actually shown us two things. So we do have a kind of double bottom. It's well, I would say it's W-shaped pattern here. It's not really a double bottom, but it's sort of. So speaking kind of Elliott waves. So as a possibility, I'm not kind of, as you can see, I don't have these marks here. So it might be like the first, second, third wave. So the fourth wave has to be kind of above this level here. And then we have a fifth wave toward this area between these two levels, 83,506, 82,500. And then the price will kind of give us ABC, or probably it will just continue its down movement. So what I prefer to do and to watch, just to watch the main direction of the trend and then follow it. Follow it with the limit orders. So that's basically something what I'm always trading, not my ego, but what the market is actually telling me. So I guess this is probably the best way to trade the market. So not what you think, but what the market is actually telling you, and try to find a better opportunity to use this information. So for me, I found it's a limit orders around some levels that I do count, especially on those instruments that I trade. Basically, you know, my package with always start any webinar with them. So okay, so what do I see here? Well, the price is above this level, so I would consider this level 80.35 as a balance level for now. While the price is above it, it's a good idea to buy it. So what I would personally wait for now, well, at least it will be a try, you know, with a kind of low volume, you know, not a huge lot or some lot size or something like this. Don't use it. So just to give it a try, it can be just at 80.35 and 89.75. This area here is the area to watch, you know, for a buying opportunity. So we need to look for a good kind of reversal pattern around this area. So when it will be here, then we can use our limit orders just to enter the market, you know, and to make some money here. And again, when this situation is not kind of is a bit uncertain, then it's always a must to use a short stop loss first, and then we must use a how can I say, first it's a short stop loss, then we must trail no matter what others say or what the book says, you know, so that trailing is bad, you know, and break even is bad as well, that you can be triggered out of the market. Well, it's better to be triggered out than having a bigger loss. So that's something what you always have to remember. All right, so okay, so waiting for this area first, then we'll see what is happening around it, and if we'll see some kind of reversal opportunities, then we can buy it around here. All right, so let's go a bit further. So it's Aussie, New Zealand. So what is happening here? Okay, so what can we see around this area here? Aussie, New Zealand. So let me switch to one-day charts. That's basically why we shall always do kind of multi-time frame analysis. So this area in between these two levels is very important. As you can see, it's well, we can call it a balance area as well. So let me switch to 1 month chart just to check what I see here. So, well, basically the price is in a very good area to buy at the moment, and on a daily chart we might see a good reversal opportunity today. It's not a reversal, it's some sort of confirmation. So in case if the price today will be closed above this area 1.06599, then I would suggest to buy it, to be honest. And the way I would look at this opportunity is this one. So let me show it to you. So what would I do? First of all, we can use a classic, and I think that I will kind of leave you with this kind of main idea. So what we can actually do here, so we can have, it will be an area, possible area of reversal. So what do I mean by that? So the price is possibly going to close above this level here, but as you can see historically, the price is very volatile and noisy, if you like. So this area, here is a good area to sell, to buy. Sorry. Horrible mistake. So it will be something like this. So, and the levels to wait for this kind of corrections are up till this one here. So okay, so the price is possibly going for waiting to, so it's some kind of, why shall we wait till this area is triggered? So until the price is in this area, so let me put it this way. Well, it's not the best idea to. All right, so it's something like this. So if the price will kind of stay in this area here, okay. Then we are waiting till this area is triggered. As only the price is going to break through this area towards up, then we are waiting till the price will trigger kind of this level here. But for now, we're waiting till the price is here, and then we're trying to buy it with a good buying signal on this 1 hour chart at least. Better to watch 4 hour charts. And as you can see, you don't worry to lose a few pips, because the potential target here in this area is just huge, basically, with the Aussie New Zealand. So as you can see, the price can go far away towards up from here. So one day look at least. So we already kind of had an accumulation here. The price kind of broke through this channel towards down. It was the false move, of course, and now it does go up. We do have a reaccumulation around this level at the moment, but in this case, the price can just simply continue its up movement without a triggering this low here, which is at 1.06080. All right, so that's something what is possibly going to, just a sec. All right, so now we can see the price. So it doesn't mean that this low will be triggered at the moment. Okay, so that's all about the instruments, but I will review some more. So I want to have a look on the 1 hour chart. I want to look at Aussie first. Let's see what is here. So the price, all right. All right. So as we can see, we still have like 10 minutes to go. In case if the price will be closed like this, and this level, it's a volume weighted level, by the way. So in case of this level here is 0.74869, roughly, this area. So this is not the level from the history, as you can see. Well, it basically has been respected over the time, but well, I remember on my last webinar, I told you about levels, and I also told you that no matter where you will place the levels, you'll find the kind of past performance or future performance around this level, almost for sure, like 100%. So that's something which you shall never forget about. So the more levels you have on the chart, the more levels will be actually working. Oh, what's that? Of Pokemon Go, the players, server capacity, internet connection problems, muggings to go outside, remove from board. All right. Yeah, this Pokemon Go is actually, it's a phenomenon. It's just, but at least, you know, some people who used to live next to the computer, now they do walk outside, which is good, you know, because actually most of these fans, you know, like gamers, etc., they do forget that we have legs and we can walk actually. So, so that's something what I like about Pokemon Go. All right, guys, so let's have a look at this one. So we might, well, the continuation of this kind of, you know, noisy kind of up and down move towards this level is very possible here. So the bounce of this level is possible also. So we might have like a future 2 or 3 hours, something like this might possibly going to happen. And then we'll trigger this level here, so which is 0.74523. So as you can see, this is where is my actually short-term target. So it is around this level. So I'm switching to 15-minute chart now because, well, as you know, I'm posting these levels only for a current session, and it will be left on the chart. As you can see, the previous European session levels, no, it's actually not European, it's a US session of Friday is left here as well. So I've started to do it from last Friday, and I will keep on doing it all the time. I guess that nothing will be broken because today, well, unfortunately, I had to place them here twice. So unfortunately, it has all been kind of deleted somehow. I think it's due to a wrong synchronization or something like this. So let's have a look at euro dollar. So yes, very good level at the moment is triggered, and we do have, well, first of all, we have to wait till this candle is closed. In case if it will be closed like this, well, it's 15 minutes. Don't really like it. Then we have to wait for another hour. Let me switch to 1 hour chart. What do we see here? Yes. Well, what can I say? So on a 15-minute chart, so again, a bit kind of conflict situation between time frames. So here we do see a reversal pattern, you know, and we do see a triggering of this level here. So someone has already tried to place a limit order to enter the market. As you can see, all these stop losses that are above this level are possibly going to be hit at the moment. As you can see, the candle is going up and down, and the stop losses around this area 1.09902 can be actually triggered. Then we have to wait for the 15 minutes to be closed below this level. If it will be closed below this level, we can consider it as a confirmation for our short entry. All right, so another level to wait is 1.1. Yes, you see, so these stop losses have been triggered, so it's high possibility that this level is going to be hit. And to be honest, I'm going to place a limit order at this area for now because 1.1. All right. That's something what I have to do. All right. Righty, right. Come on. Okay, very low volume here, but I'm going to do it with a few brokers. So this one, just a very low volume. All right, so trying to 1.1. Okay, and this stop loss I will place like 25 pips, not more than that. 25. Not going to place any expirations on this one. Okay. But it's for a 100 pip move, basically, at least. So I would recommend you to do so. Of course, this level might be triggered and it just will go against me or something like this is possibly going to happen, but at least, well, I will give it a try. So, okay, my level is already there. Not the level, but the order. Well, it's been placed, as you can see. All right. Oof. Okay. So that's about euro dollar. Let's have a look at pound. Yes, as you can see, this level is well respected. So I've been with you for almost an hour. So it's 4 candles, 1, 2, 3, 4. So as you can see, the price is still around it. In case if it will be closed above, then the price will continue towards this area. And you know the final level where we have to review our market is just here, 1.31849. So when the price is below this level, we are waiting for selling opportunities around these two levels here. Okay. Okay. Euro pound, Aussie euro pound. Yes, it's well, euro pound is not about volume at the moment. I'm using the session levels here only, so do count them every session. Well, as you can see, the price is mostly in a range, so I would say this level to consider it for sell if you want to sell it. For buying, I would wait till, well, this level is triggered at least, but I do believe that the price will kind of trigger these lows. Why? Due to the volume around these areas. I'm sure that there is a lot because of stop losses and sell stop orders as well. But I guess mostly sell stop losses around this area. Those of you who already kind of tried to enter it and are long, place the stop loss around this area. Okay, so enough about stop losses. So this area must be triggered before the price will continue its up movement, I guess. Okay, what might be interesting, dollar CAD, let's have a look at what is happening with this currency at the moment. All right, so it's still below this high here, but it's above this level, very important level, which is 1.31572. So what we do expect is that the price will kind of break through this level. If it will break through this level and at least 15, well, I would say half an hour will be closed above it, 2 15-minute candles, then we are able to place a limit order on this area here, 1.31576. And wait till it will be triggered to buy it around here and to make some money on a long move towards this area here, 1.32441. All right, guys, time to wrap up. Have a good day. All the option levels will be posted. I mean, with volume and open interest in it. So follow me. You will get it within, let's say, half an hour, up to an hour. So you'll be able to use them till this day is finished, or at least your session is closed. Okay, guys. So have a good one. Have a good day and good trading, which is very important for all of us, guys. All right. See you later.